everybody, and welcome to episode 32, 33, 32. I'm pretty sure it's 32. Episode 32 of Red Dead Redemption's adventures here on Off the Shelf Reviews. I'm your host, Ian Buckingham. I'm pretty sure I am this morning. I don't know where my brain is. And boom, off to get those challenges. It's 10 past 9 on this Wednesday morning. Looks like it's going to be another hot, sunny ass day. It is blue sky out there at the moment, which is quite nice. Morning, Seed Hill. Seed Hill's just getting his breakfast. Who else is awake this morning? Who else is up and ready to hit Wednesday square in the face? It's almost Friday. Where does the time go, eh? Before you know it, you sat there Monday morning thinking, right, let's try and get through this week. And before you know it, it's Wednesday morning, afternoon, and you're thinking, Jesus, what am I going to do on Friday? Then the weekend creeps up on you. Friday night, you're sat there going, whoa, yeah, I'm going to have a few drinks, yeah. And before you know it, it's Sunday afternoon, and you're thinking, God, why do I have to go back to work tomorrow? I don't have that problem, actually. Working 7 days, I actually, every day just seems the same after a while. It just kind of blurs in. I just do different things. But I have a routine. I have a set routine as well. Ooh, more club rewards. Man, I've been getting so many rewards. How did I end up on top of this mountain? Like, did I leave myself on top of a mountain yesterday? I can't remember. Okay, first things first, let's pop one of those. No, didn't want the chewing gum, I wanted that. Need to put that in there, and then we've checked the challenges. 11 challenges for today. 20 animals killed, babylets picked. They're outside Valentine, actually. Black-tailed rabbit skinned. Oh, that's a combo. Cooked seasoned succulent fish. I've got some of that. Players killed with rifle and free roam. Well, I'm alright. Posse race is completed. I've got to try and activate the posse in a second. Provisions cooked at campfire. Okay, those are pretty easy. What about the roll ones? Coins found, collectibles found with a shovel, bounties brought in from New Hanover, Camp Stew's Eater. Not too bad today. Morning, boss. How you doing? Pretty easy combos today. So we should be able to keep the streak going pretty easy. Right, okay, I'm going to eat some pork. Morning, Mongo. Call on Artex. Activate the posse. See if Brinsley and Campbell are back on. Campbell did mention he had uninstalled and then had to reinstall back Red Dead Redemption. So hopefully that fixes his network issues. Kellen Winslow. Hey Ian, have you guys ever thought about reviewing the Tron movies? Yes. I'm a particularly big fan of the Tron movies. The first one more than the second one, but the second one I've only seen once. So I need to watch it again. Sorry. And I was actually contemplating buying it on DVD. Buying them both on DVD, actually. Morning, Colin McGraggy. We've got no camp set up. See, the first Tron movie is like pure nostalgia. I watched it as a kid and absolutely loved it. Want to be in Heartland. It's going to be in Heartland instead, so we can go to the farm. Just wait for him to... Going to be one of those glitches today, is again. The camp is just not going to... Oh, that's an enemy camp. See, they've got camp. That's not fair. It's better on repeat viewings. What, the sequel? Yeah, see, visually, I was really, really wanting to have a look at it again. Because I'd watched the original one with the tank battle. Is it the tanks and the light cycles? And you have those flying things like from Gallagher coming down, and I just wanted to watch the remake again because I was just like, I'm pretty sure the special effects in the second one is even better. But I think it's the story as well. See, because the guy who played Tron wasn't able to be in it, so they had to. I can't remember. His dad's evil in the next one, isn't he? Need to watch it all over again. Need to watch it all over again. Okay, where's my camp? I can't get my camp activated. Because obviously it's going to be one of those glitches today. Set camp location, small camp in the Heartlands. Camp is being pitched, and it's just going to glitch out. So, wait, oh no, it's down there now. It's down there, yay! Where is he? How far away from the farm is he? It's not too bad, just down by a move branch. Have a pretty easy morning. Swing by. By the way, thanks for showing my brother's book Vancouver a while back. No worries, man. Applied through that through this last year's summer holiday, that book. Like, if you guys ever get, if anybody else is looking for an interesting, obviously, fantasy-esque book to read, watch out for Vancouver. By your brother's Neil, isn't he? Neil Winslow. It was an interesting story because I'd taken a few books away with me on that holiday, and I had Vancouver there, and it was very easy for me to just kind of read my own books first. But I just saw a black rabbit go past. I knew if I started reading the books that I was wanting to, which were my 40k Horus Heresy books, that by the end of the holiday I probably wouldn't read Vancouver. And so I was just like, okay, I'm going to read Vancouver first, because I kind of know what's going to happen in my oh, no, don't want to get rid of that. Okay, I'll have to skin it. Just roll it on the floor. So obviously I read Vancouver first, and the thing with books I always find, especially with my Horus Heresy ones, is it takes me a while to get through the first 3 or 4, maybe 5 chapters to establish the world in my head. And then I can then follow on the adventure. And by the time I've actually got invested in the story, the book's over. But with Vancouver, obviously, it ends on a cliffhanger. And I was like, oh, man. Kind of want to know what happened there. So, yeah, tell your brother to stick to it. He's got to finish off the story of Vancouver. I can't really spoil the story for anybody, but I will just say, one man and his lizard. Come here, cow. I'm going to slaughter this whole field of cows. You watch me. It's a lot of beef. And if we had the wagon, we'd be able to slap all of these pelts right into the back and take them to Crips, which I will do at some point. I just need to get around to it. Right, we're how many animals in? 4. Jesus, and we've got no rabbits yet. Okay. Any chickens? Oh. There we go. This whole lot easier. Got it. Here, chicken. You in there? You in there? No, no chicken in there. So, I want to tell you guys about a scary moment I had yesterday. As soon as this happened, I knew I had to tell you guys about it. But I was in my workplace, and I work evening shifts now, which is a bit strange because I'm a cleaner in a certain learning learning establishment, shall we say. And after everybody goes home, I go to the area that I'm supposed to work, clean it from top to bottom, all across, for like 4.5 hours, and I move from area to area, and I have to obviously mop and clean certain areas. So obviously now it's September, it gets dark quite quickly over here. So about 7 o'clock in the evening, sun starts to go down, and by about 7:30, quarter to 8, it's night time. And now I'm walking around a dark building. I'm not on my own. There's other people still like scattered around doing cleaning, but I'm in my area pretty much on my own. And I recently found a podcast on Spotify of a girl who reads scary stories. So there's me, like listening to these listener submitted stories to this woman who then reads these stories out. It's called Scare You to Sleep. If you have a chance to check it out on Spotify. And I've just finished mopping this particular area. I'm listening to this story. I'm not scared of it, shall we say, but my mind has obviously wandered into the realms of this story while I've been on my own, and I try to obviously, you know, stay on like Ninja Gaiden sense, you know, where I'm aware that somebody might sneak up on me at any point and try to do something to me. So be on guard, just in case. But this particular time, I've just come to the end of this corridor, and I'm listening to this story, and all of a sudden I just hear this kind of horrible noise. Morning, daydreaming, David. I hear this horrible noise over my headphones, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And I pull my headphone out, and I turn and I look down through these fire doors into this other dark corridor, and I can see this light. And like I said, I've still got this woman in my ear talking, and I'm thinking, what the frack is that? What is that fracking thing there? And it takes me a few seconds for my eyes to adjust. And morning, John Grant. It takes a couple of seconds for my eyes to adjust in the corridor because I'm like intently staring. I've completely stopped this woman talking in my ear on this story because that's not helping at all. And I realise it's another one of the cleaners. Another one of the maintenance guys. He's walked over. He's a 60-year-old Scotsman. He's funny. We get along really, really well. And he's walked into this corridor. It's dark. He's not realised. And he's now pulling out his mobile phone. And I'm stood there. My heart is beating. And I'm thinking, what the frack, man? What the frack? And he comes walking down the corridor towards me. He's like, all right, Iain, how you doing? I'm like, well, let's just say my words to him after were like very blue. There was a lot of swearing. Luckily, there were no other workers nearby to hear me swear at him. And he just stood there kind of laughing like, oh, I didn't realize you were here. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I realize that now. So he just kind of carried on with his job, and I put my headphones back in, and I'm just stood there thinking to myself, Jesus wept. I am a believer in the supernatural and the paranormal and all that. A cleaner as in assassin. Yes, let's go with that. I'm an assassin. I was mopping the corridor. Cleaning up after somebody else, actually. I'm a believer in the paranormal and the supernatural and all that kind of stuff. But I'm also a realist, and in my 36 years of being on this rock in the middle of nowhere, I've not actually experienced or seen anything that I would consider full on, and I use air quotes, bunny fingers. I would consider full on 100% proof of something existing. Other than what I've obviously seen in the media. What do you guys think? See, like I said, I'm stood in a corridor at night time, listening to something which I know is technically putting something in my mind, which I'm happy with, but then I start to imagine things are there that may or may not be there, you know? I like I know you got chances to look at things like Ouija boards, We do have obviously massively huge religious people around the world who say that there are things out there that we obviously don't want to know about or are too scared to talk about. But I've actually never, even though putting myself in certain situations that would, 9 times out of 10 actually end up with a demonic spirit rising from hell and taking over like bodies and trying to decapitate all of my friends. Not saying I've been that far. I've never been in a cabin in the woods. But, I've been in what I would consider scary houses. How far do you want to go, though? Like, do you have to actually walk the decks of the Titanic in an underwater suit to have something paranormal happen to you? It's too far. Got it. No, I missed it. Got it. I'm just killing animals at the moment because it's just a challenge. I've already got 2 of them already. Yeah, I remember when I was totally agree, but it's actually very common in Eastern Europe. Lots of people believe in all that stuff. See, but have you, boss? Have you ever physically seen something that's gone? Like, have you ever seen something fly across the room and smash into a wall, and a voice go, "Get out"? And you're like Kellen Winslow says, I don't fully rule it out because, well, I don't know. Part of me does believe that, like the Bermuda Triangle. Like, I'm a believer in the Bermuda Triangle. I'd like to go through there on a boat one day on my bucket list, and hopefully find a wormhole that takes me to another land where things are 3 times as big as they should be. Was that the Rock film? I can't remember if that was the Rock's film or not. But it brings me to another point where, if we're firm believers in a point where something doesn't exist like that, then, why people put so much faith into belief in protection from those kind of things. Like I was thinking this morning, right? Priests. Are priests just evil, or are evil spirits trying to change our belief on priests so that we lose faith in priests, and then they're able to invade our souls a lot easier? Because if it's the first one, if we just know that priests are just fucking evil, then why do we let them have so much power over people, I suppose? discuss while I deal with Crips. Where are you? You're over here. Crips got some shit for you.
Going to be out of supplies before
Yeah,
too long.
I know. I should be working on it.
Okay,
But like,
this'll have to do.
I want the eye patch, Crips,
Okay,
and
then.
you're not exactly
No
going
comment.
anywhere. It's not like you're gonna leave me in the middle of here.
Yeah, anything's better than nothing. This is
Yeah,
good
thanks for that.
quality.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't need any. See, I could. You're operational at least. Okay, I need to cook a stew. I need to cook a stew, don't I? I've got 4 animals left. Oh well. To move logic, if you don't believe in ghosts, then you'll probably be the first to get killed by one. That is true. I suppose that's why I kind of believe in it as well, so I don't accidentally get killed by something. Like I said, when I was in that building last night, like, do you ever get that feeling that something's watching you from like the bottom of the stairs? Like I've always kind of suffered with that scare. I don't know what you would consider it, but like ever since I was a kid, like if I'm walking up the stairs from at night time, I've just flicked off the lights. I'm like, I'm just gonna run up just a little bit quicker. Boss, scariest I've ever felt, and given my work, there's a lot of competition. Stuff like that. I was in Romania. The Citadel. I'm wearing the day, and given the geography of the region, the wind sounds like screams. Oh, oh yeah. Like in certain situations, Davey, you're watching me, are you, David? Hopefully not all the time, because well, I don't think you need to see all of it. Right. Need to get 2 more rabbits, 4 more animals. Need to find some coins. Hey, pup. Uh, oh, shut your face, Crips. Me and Duke go a long way back. Yeah, boy, yeah. Good Duke. Good Duke. Gotta take care of him now. He's kind of old and run down. What up, Burn Gooner? Okay, rabbit. Man, imagine if I could take him hunting. I suppose I don't really need him to go hunting, actually. My abilities are better. Rabbits. Need to probably head back to the house. Or anywhere along the Heartland, really. Might as well activate while we're here a collectible. Wildflowers, tarot cards, collector's necklaces. See, I could probably do the shopping list if I just activated one. No, I want the maps. Sorry, collector's maps, coins. Hopefully, there's one nearby. What up, Campbell? Hopefully, your internet's worked out better. Wonder what that was then. I thought somebody was trying to run me down. We're just talking about ghosts at the moment. Ghosts and supernatural stuff. Like one of my all-time favorite films for ghosts is The Frighteners. Peter Jackson's The Frighteners. Absolutely, gosh darn fucking love that movie. Like I hadn't heard of, like Peter Jackson still wasn't fully established. Well, I mean he was known I suppose when The Frighteners came out for me. But I still had like Bad Taste. I couldn't get hold of a copy of Bad Taste anywhere. Um, like we could rent Brain Dead, but it was rare. And then when The Frighteners came out, I got a pirate copy of the Frighteners, and it just blew me away. I hadn't seen Michael J. Fox since Spin City. I don't know if you remember that. That was like '93, and Frighteners was a little bit later, I believe. And I thought, oh my god, it's, Michael J. Fox. And then the special effects for the ghosts just flying around, and that final sequence where they're walking around just shooting everyone with the shotgun was just. Is it in the well? You can assume it's in the well. In the barn? Nope. Barn's locked. On the other side of here? Feels like it's on the other side of here. Dig? We gotta do some digging. The Haunted 1963 is amazing. Man, man, another scary film. Like, Amityville always got me as a kid. This is still going. That was jewelry. That wasn't even a coin. That was jewelry. Oh shit. Okay. So I'm still using this magnet to find the coin. This way? Feel like I'm going this way. What other good ghost movies are there? Like Poltergeist is pretty good, but I don't really count Poltergeist as a ghost movie. That's a Poltergeist movie, you know. Let's be specific here, people. Ghostbusters, I would say, is ghosts, but then are they Poltergeists as well? A lot of them are just angry spirits. And a lot of the time, good ghost movies are about angry spirits. Hocus Pocus. No, not Hocus Pocus. Is it Haunted Honeymoon with Steve Guttenberg? High Spirits. High Spirits. This is flashing again. In the bucket? There we go. Right there. Wow. The Signalman BBC Ghost Story for Christmas. Oh, did you ever see that one they did on BBC? Was it on BBC? Where the house was supposedly haunted and it was all a hoax? I remember staying up to watch that. And I was scared, terrified by that thing. And it all turned out to be a hoax. But a well-placed hoax. You know, when you could hear the banging of the pipes, Ghost Watch. You know, when you heard the banging of the pipes, and you went upstairs and it was the little girl. Oh god, I remember that. That was scary. So like I said, it's always the situations you put yourself into that makes your imagination go. Like I remember one Christmas, or one New Year's actually. I was at home, living at home with my parents and my brother. And my mum and stepdad had bought me the Evil Dead trilogy on VHS. So I was absolutely mind blown. I've got Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3 all on VHS. What's up, Brinsley? And so gets to New Year's Eve. They all want to go out and have a few drinks. I'm like, I'm not a very sociable guy. Challenges are not too hard. I'm just on the way. I'm on my way to do a couple of roll ones, actually, because you gotta eat a stew at camp. That'll be pretty easy. I've got to still kill some animals, haven't I? And cook some fish, and cook some provisions. yeah, so I'm staying home New Year's Eve on my own. My parents and my brother have gone out. They're only up the road. They're like 5 houses away, and I'm watching Evil Dead. The Evil Dead on my own in my bedroom. Absolutely fucking loved it. You know, finished that one. Stick on Evil Dead 2. Now I'm aware at this moment I've just made my way through Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead, and I'm making my way through Evil Dead 2, and the house is quiet. It's just me. So just before I have to put on Army of Darkness, I go downstairs to get some snacks from the kitchen. And so I've turned on all the lights as I've gone through my front room, out to the kitchen, gotten the snacks, and I'm coming back. Is it over there? Oh, it's over there. As I've come back through my front room, turned off all the lights, and then gotten to the bottom of my stairs and looked up to the top of my stairs. And like I said, I've always kind of suffered from that, my God, there's something watching me as I walk up the stairs kind of aspect. And I start walking upstairs, and as I start walking up, I start getting quicker and quicker and quicker until I'm in my room, I'm closed my door, and I'm sat down like, okay, let's get some Army of Darkness on the go. Bloody stairs, man. Like, if a ghost wants to get me, just jump out of my face and just like rip your head off or something. That would get me. But stairs, oh man. Especially dark stairs at night. Maybe it's a fear of falling down them if the lights go out. I'll drop some herbivore bait as well, so then we can lure some rabbits out here. It's nighttime, or it's coming up to nighttime. In the nighttime, night and day is the right time, night and day, to feel to the one you love. Bit of Ray Charles there, man. Has Gary ever seen a ghost? Oh, Gary talks to him all the friggin' time. Like, he's in tune, shall we say. No, not really. I think there was this one time I remember him saying he was out camping with somebody, or they were at a beach at night, and they were walking back to their car, and he saw something, and he firmly believes that this thing was just not human. Like, it was a while since he told me about it, but like he'd been drinking that night, and I'm sure he'd been obviously doing something else, but he firmly believes he saw something. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, back this way. There we go. Ooh, got another coin. Intuition skill page. Rank alert 9. Got me another coin, and I just knocked out that other challenge. 3 out of 15. Could you help an older boy, father? Drink! Fuck! Hush! Sorry. Just bringing out my inner Jack there. Right. Rabbits. It's a skunk. Come on, Artex, let's get us some rabbits. So much gold. Almost got 50 gold and $800 at the moment. And still got those 8 treasure maps. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Blah, 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 blah. Man, love that scene. What's that? Somebody up there with riding up there with a torch. Rabbits. Animals and rabbits, that's what we're going for next. That's what we're going for. I'm a firm believer as well Okay, so this is actually part of my belief. I kind of made it up myself, but I don't know if there's any truth into it. But um, bang, black jackpot. I firmly believe that when you go to like the woods, like forests and stuff, like you go out to the wild of anywhere, you'll have certain paths. You'll have worn paths that have been walked on for thousands and thousands of years. You know, you've all seen them. You're walking through like an area, and like maybe it's a path that leads down to a beach or something, like down the cliffside. Everybody uses it. Everybody knows about it. How does everyone know about it? Because everyone's been passing it down generation to generations. You know, there's always this path from one spot to another out in the wild. It's been walked for hundreds of years, thousands of years, whatever. I firmly believe that at night times you have to stick to those paths because people who have wandered off the paths and into the forests and the wilds and have lost their lives, they come back to that path hoping to lure people off of it. I made that tale up when I was younger and I was out camping with some friends. And we were walking. We'd left our camp and walked out a little bit to where this little river was, and we were just like lobbing stones and having a laugh. It was just like four lads, you know, out having a few beers, having a laugh. And as we were walking back through the path, you know, one of our friends has got a torch, kind of flashing in front of us, and he turned the torch off. So as soon as he turned the torch off, it was absolutely pitch black, and I've just immediately stopped, and everyone's laughing. And I'm like, you should turn it on so we can find the path. And he's like, why? And so I just said that I just made up that story on the spot. And as soon as I finished, they flicked the light back on, and we followed the path back. But it always kind of stuck with me, like, you know, old trails, you know, like ley lines, you know, you see them around coastal places, like I said, like beach lanes, beach paths. Everybody walks down the same way and always walks back up the same other path. It's so worn away that the path is fine. And if you step either left or right of wherever that path is, you'll get lost. And yeah, you don't want to get lost in the middle of the fucking woods at night time. That's some scary shit. I always like Ghost and Miss Mare with Rex Harrison. Did you ever see is that the one with the beard? No, Blackbeard's Ghost. I like Blackbeard's Ghost. That was a good film. I remember there was a TV show. Campbell he rejoined like 4 times. Hey, there he is, spiriting in. Oh, he's a ghost. It's like Pulse all over again. Pulse. That's a fucking scary movie. That Japanese Pulse movie. Oh my, just saying the word just. Whoa, 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 whoa. What up, Campbell? How's you doing? I'm looking for animals at the moment, Campbell. I gotta look for rabbits. That turkey. I should probably kill it. No. There we go. 20 animals killed. We'll take these over to Crips in a minute. What's Brinsley doing? We do have some posse races to do, Brins. If you are free. You're working hard on your trading company. You're timing it as well. Yeah, I time it too, man. Have you had any disconnections this morning? Rabbits. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for rabbits. Black-tailed rabbits, in particular. One black-tailed rabbit. Striped skunk, striped skunk. Back of a muskrat. What's that? Raccoon. Blacktail jackrabbit. Gotcha. Skin me that rabbit. See, I was thinking that yesterday, Brinsley, that when the two of us are on, that could be a reason why he gets disconnected. But there was a bit where Campbell and I, I'm pretty sure he got disconnected when it was just the two of us at one point. But then again, if he does get disconnected when the two of us on there, that's still neither ours or the game's fault. There must be a setting issue, I'd say. At the same time, I can't even hazard a guess. My brain just goes, what? Like, online NPC, NAT settings, what? Why can't we all just have, you know, one? Like, how the fuck does the internet work to the point where, you know, we all have to have different companies distributing different information or technology to us? Like somebody Google it for me. I should wiki it. I should just wiki it, so I just understand how it works. But then I really can't be bothered, and I just sit here going, "What?" Hey, Crips, bought some new shit. Alright, you just walk away then, friend. I don't care.
Supplies are running down fast.
So you take pelts.
I suppose this will do.
There we go. Right, what have we got left? 4 challenges left. Babelettes. I'll have to check my book to find out where the Babelettes are. Free roam kills. I'm probably not going to worry about the free roam kills. Babelettes. Where did I put them?
Some beautiful country around here, I must say.
I don't have them written down. I'm pretty sure they are up by Valentine. What other role challenges have we got left? Bounties brought in from New Hanover. Oh, that's pretty easy. We can go get bounty done in town, can't we? Brinsley, are you sticking with your? Are you joining up now? Are you? Who's that down there? Is that right? So Campbell's down there. Campbell, do you want to jump on the horse? There you go. Oh, I need to set a marker. Oh, no, actually, I won't do it now. What I'll do is I'll wait for Brinsley to join, and if you stay, then we'll do the posse race then. And we'll also get the bounty from Valentine. Am I heading the right way to Valentine? And south. Just set myself a marker before I get lost. Some backwater corner of the country. Yeah, Campbell, are your NAT settings set to open? Joining now. Yes, Prince. See, that's what, yeah, that was something I wanted to know was, like, how NAT settings work. Okay, he's on the back of my horse. There's Brinsley. Oh. No, Brinsley's not there anymore. Using the internet, can't we all just get along? There he is. Okay, start the timer now, Campbell. Oh, actually, we'll posse race over here. Posse race. We're gonna do 3 posse races, so Nearly time for the kid. Take the kids out. Look for conkers. Love this time of year. Man, have you not got internet in your house, Davey? The kids are stood there like, oh, Dad, conkers again. I'm 33. For God's sake. Oh, is he again on his horse, or did he disconnect? Oh, he's gone on his own horse. Don't scare me like that, Campbell. I thought you disconnected. Ah, missed. Oh, hey, whoa! What's with the using of the guns? That's not fair. I didn't shoot at you, just threw my robot yet. I think Brinsley just pulled you off your horse, didn't he? Tried downloading some conkers, but they weren't as good. Did you print them out? And then put some laces, put some string through them, and was like, yeah, this doesn't look as, this isn't as fun as it used to be. Paper just flapping in the wind. Hey, where's Redacted? Is he off cutting some lawns for some little old lady? If keep an eye out for black-tailed jackrabbits, Brinsley, because that's a challenge, and you got to kill like 20 animals. Blam! No, I didn't really shoot that. I gotta get Dylan's birthday sorted soon. He said to his mother last night what his plans were. He wanted some friends over, and he's got a particular list. And the cool thing is because I'm taking Dylan to school every morning. Yeah, it's my routine. Like I hear all the stories, know practically all of his friends, and yet you can just see the drama. The drama is already there. We try to avoid drama, but it is already there. Because, you know, Dylan is a really liked child. He's always tried to be friendly to everybody he comes across, which is obviously, you know, from good parenting. Thank you very much. Take it back. But at the same time, you know, human nature takes over, doesn't it? And things just happen. You end up stop being friends after a while, and people go their way, and you go your way, and the world just carries on going. And when we went to school, you know, Dylan, I let Dylan take the Switch with him this morning because we've been playing Super Mario Maker. So Dylan walks in with his Switch, and he stands against the wall. And immediately, like a couple of his friends, his closest friends, they come over and they want to obviously see what's going on. And hey, can I have a go? Oh, we haven't got that much time, lads. Don't worry about it. And then you've got the older friends that he doesn't really talk to anymore, but they're hanging out over there, and they're just like, "Well, what you got over there, Dylan?" And he's like, "My Switch." And I'm stood there like, "Oh my God, this is so weird." You know, this is like, is he the cool kid? Is he I like I don't mind if he is the cool kid. I just hope obviously he keeps himself humble, you know, keeps himself at that level where he won't. That Barbarella Alcazar is still there. Hey, I can do it now. Let's do the legendary bounty hunt, shall we, boys? Nice. So yeah. So the teacher came down and all the kids started to go in, and I said to Dylan, "Look, you need to pass me the Switch." And you just saw all the friends just going off, but then you had the couple of friends stick back with Dylan, and they just kind of all walk in. Okay, and we only get 2 lives. Right. Okay. Well, it's like it's just like a standard mission, isn't it? Just with cut sequences. Nearly had a heart attack when the screen went black. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said,
Ah,
hopefully it holds
Barbarella
out. especially for all this.
our
Our
bandit,
bandit queen.
Sooner her bloody reign comes to an end, the better, I'd say. I'm a mite sad I ain't gonna be the one to bring her down myself. Let's see. She came over this side of the
Oh, so we
San
get like a
Luis
whole
with a
history
bunch of
for
men,
certain characters,
Del
right?
Lobos for the most part. And there ain't been
Tried
no
this mission,
let
got
up
killed.
and
Campbell, don't
bloodshed
blow her up.
since.
Yeah, Campbell, don't blow her
I
up.
think they're all held up at that old
They can
mine,
kill you with one good shot. Right,
Yaku's
pop your
Breach.
miracle tonics.
Unless
Okay.
you're real
Watch your
delicate,
shots.
I would expect a confrontation with this lady.
And if we have to shoot her in the face, then we shoot her in the fucking face. If you can take her alive, brilliant. But let's not be silly out there, people. Let's be professional. If anything, I'd like to scout the hideout before we head in. Okay, what are the markers? Search gap tooth breach for her. Okay, so change. I'm gonna change to my pump action. I'm gonna clean my guns as well before I go too far off. Clean those guns. If we need to, I don't know if there's 3 locations. I don't know if it's easier for us to split up and check them. But there's no timer at the moment, is there? So no fireballs. Yeah, she has a lot of backup. Yeah, they always do, Brinsley. They always do. But the hangman always gets his character. We won't really need that on there. Go on then, boys. Let's go. Like I said, pop your tonics if you've got them. Whoa, 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 whoa. They said sirs. They didn't say anything about riding right into the middle of a friggin' camp. Alright, I'm heading up on these rocks. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, man. What's with the black on black crime? Where are you? There he is. Down there. Oh, she's making a run for it. She's making a run for it into the mine. Shit. She's in the mine, boys. I'm in the mine. Okie dokie. Okay, so I've got the target.
Come on! Get off! No! No!
This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we do it. I guess stealth wasn't an option. I don't know, boss. That was pretty goddamn stealthy. I literally shot 4 guys and caught her alive. Right, watch out for that explosive barrel though. Who's that down? Is that Brinsley down? Oh shit. Hold on, hold on. Have you got him? Shit, you're both down. Hold on. Oh crap. Get up, Brinsley. Get in the cover. No sound. Campbell, I'd be careful because we've only got 1 life left. So just cover base shooting if you can do it. Ah! I'll pop another one of them. 'Cause I can. Right, I'm going back for her. Yeah, well, you gotta like. There's a like a 3 or 4 second delay between obviously me communicating with the posse about what we're doing. So I always use those few seconds to let them fire off because when they get into position, they're gonna obviously do what they need to do. Me though, you know, I nailed that guy with a knife, and then there's a guy down there. Two guys, I think. Yeah, there's one really far back of the wagon. I read online though, people were complaining that they didn't get paid a lot for this one. So I was like, who cares? I don't even look at the money anymore when it comes in. Oh man, what are we doing in friggin' New Austin as well? Yeah, why are we in New Austin? I'm supposed to be in New Hanover. Picked it up from Valentine. Fucking hell.
I have an army of men who will lay down their
Are you
lives
killing
for me.
everybody? Oh, there's somebody up there.
Soldiers, pistoleros, thieves. They will not stop. You are found and executed.
Ah, you got him. One there. Got him as well. Yeah, Barbarella, there's probably a lot of guys coming after us to kill us.
And
Whoa, shit now, he came up close.
everyone you know and love will die because of this. You
Hey, I didn't hit the button then. My character hit her, like, automatically. I would never hit a woman.
what kind of a person becomes a bounty hunter? One with no pride. One with no guts. One with no balls. You're a mangy dog looking for a master.
Ah, shit, no.
I want to know who signed this bounty. Which politician? Which banker?
I did not do that
Damn
again.
you.
Like, he's just hitting her just because he doesn't like her.
Well, I guess we don't have far to go.
Oh, no, no.
You will
No.
pay for this.
I'm not
I
doing it. I'm
promise.
not hitting. I'm not gonna hit her. Even if you give me the option.
Either take me in or let me go.
Taking you in, girl. Taking you in.
That's fine work. I can take it from here.
It's pretty much the same with swap breaches.
You can count it, or you can trust me. It's all there.
Have you done many breaches, boss? I mean, like, I don't know if it's personal details to, like, what level of the police force are you in? Obviously, you don't know, if you can't say, then you can't say, but, you know, it's when you say that, it's like, how many times, you know, have you got a weapon where you're like, get on the floor now? Do you do bad boys? I bet you do bad boys, don't you, boss? Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you, boss? Yeah. Bam, did that mission. We tried that mission last episode and it just didn't work, did it? But finally, obviously, got it to work and picked her up, kept her alive. Pretty impressed with that, if I don't say so myself. Turned a legendary bounty target. Whoa, okay. What's that guy doing over there? Just gonna loot this body over here. I'm in the middle of a town of a bunch of guys, and not one of them is my posse member. So I'm just gonna, guys, I'm gonna head over to the fast travel and make my way to Valentine because we need a posse from. Well, we need a bounty in New Hanover, don't we? Rank 64. I'm gonna put my explosive rounds back in this. First motherfucker that tries something. Like nobody really does anymore. I mean, like a few months ago when we were playing this would have turned into a shootout. But you know, everyone's being cautious. Nobody's doing anything silly. These guys look like they are in charge of this town, but fast travel to Valentine. Got those free vouchers. So. Plain clothes, but I work often with TK counter-terrorism unit guys since 2015. Nice. So you've got like access to assault weaponry, I suppose. That must be badass. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like they pay me to carry a gun, Ian. I'm like, I'm sure they do, boss. I'm sure they do. Okay, I'm gonna check my rewards quickly while I'm here. Like that was a few years ago. We went away to my wife's sister's, and she lives in the countryside. And her daughter was going out with this farmer there. They were about to get married actually in October. And while we were out there, oh man, I got another treasure map. Oh, I'm rich. I'm fucking rich. While we're out there, the boyfriend says to my wife, "Hey, would Dylan like to come to my farm and play on our tractor?" Because he was like, he's 9 now, so Dylan must have been about 4, 5 at the time when we were on this holiday. And massively into tractors and combine harvesters at that age. He absolutely loved them. And so the chance to go to a farm, to a fully working farm, and to sit on a tractor, oh my god, you know, dreams do come true. Me at this point, it's like the 3rd day of the holiday. We have been like non-stop moving around. I just want a break. I just want to sit down on my ass and do nothing. And so they all say to me like, yeah, we'll take Dylan to the farm, and you know, we'll watch him. You can just sit here and chill. And I'm like, okay, I will. Yeah, that's cool. You're saying I can, I will. So they go off. I stay at the place that we're staying at. And after about 5 or 6 hours, I actually get quite bored. I'm like, when are they coming back? You know? When they finally get back, Dylan is tired, but he's massively excited. Oh my god, Dad, you'd have loved it. The farm was this, the farm was that. There was all this stuff there, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, being a farmer, the guy's got access to weaponry, and he had a double-barreled shotgun. Who do we want to go? Let's go for... Wow. Sam Gardner bludgeoned a man to death, and then bludgeoned a horse to death. Wow. Shooting death of her husband, Richard Miller, and the disappearance of her twin sons. Ooh. Tucker was last seen driving a stolen wagon full of chickens outside of Van Horn. The wagon's driver's body was found later. Let's go for the kid killer. She killed her boys. I don't like that. Yeah, so the guy's got a double-barreled shotgun. Oh, sorry, Campbell. And so he says to me, hey, you know what, Ian? Anytime you ever want to come to the farm and fire off a couple of rounds from the double barrel, you know, I'll make it happen. And I'm like, really? And my wife, Linda, God bless her soul, absolutely love her. She just turns around and she goes, nope. And I look at her and I'm like, what? She's like, you're not firing off a shotgun. And you know, there are points when you're in a relationship with somebody, when you're, you know, when you're married or when you're just going out, or even in just slight friendships, you stand there with that look on your face like, are you really telling me I can't do something that I really, really, really want to do? And there are points when you get a look back in that relationship from somebody who knows you very, very well, and that just is envisioning something bad happening, that you go, yeah, alright, maybe you're just right. And so my wife shot me one of these like that day, like it was like a psychic message to me. No, I do not want you firing off a double-barreled shotgun. It's dangerous. Something bad might happen. You might hurt yourself. I know you're absolutely excited, but no. And I was like, all right, okay, fine. And he's like, you know, this guy, this farmer guy, he was really cool about it. He's like, you sure? You know, we only just, we do it every day. We do it like pretty much all the weekends, firing off a clip. No. The wife says I can't fire off a double-barrel shotgun. She's probably right. It's like, ow, what the, man? Oh, really? All right, yeah, Bridgie. All right. Oh, come here. Come here, you know. Trying to hammer us off the horse. Huh? Got you, motherfucker. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't kill him. like, make his clothes muddy, but don't kill him. Ready, camel, ready. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Ah. We were supposed to hit each other and fly off. My zombie apocalypse plan has always been the same. It's always to get home if I'm at work, and obviously get to the family. But if I'm at home, it's to fortify the first floor and destroy the stairs, so the zombies can't get up. Unless they're those stupid fucking things from World War Z, and then I just hope I've got a cough that day and they can't stop me. We've got to cross the river. But it's like my friend Andy, you know, Andy from the podcasts, he's been to Hawaii, which is where he got married. And he's actually been to a gun range, fired off a gun. It's just like, you lucky bastard. He's like, yeah, man, that's what I did for my wedding. It was technically my wedding and my honeymoon all rolled into one. Okay. Oh, Jesus, what? Just looked up. How many we got down there? I got 1, 2. Okay, targets. Targets to the right. What's that over there? Who is he? It's a woman, isn't it? Yeah, it's a woman. There she is. Yellow dress. Everybody apart from the yellow dress. Wait for everyone to get in the position, and oh. Do it. Come here, girlie. Oh, right in your face. That's the second woman I've caught alive today. Hey, and let's not go that far into World War Z territory. Yeah, true. At least World War Z is working a little bit better than Red Dead Redemption. Hey, World War Z territory, like even the books gave me more ideas of how to survive than anything else. The film, however, the film will always make me amazed how awesome of an actor Brad Pitt is, because he's able to take something so terrible, so patched together. I should really get some collectibles as well. That he's still able to recover his career. Like, that's what it should say on the trailer for Ad Astra. From the guy who survived World War Z. I'm starring the guy. Where's the prison wagon? This way. Like literally up this, around these. It's up here. Can I get up here without falling off? Oh yes, that was lucky.
Must have a strong
That's the mobile noise from World War Z when that guy's trying to, when they're trying to ride across the friggin' airport. Boom shakalaka. Did you get that one, Brinsley? $800, 51 gold bars. Oh yeah, man. Rank 58. Going kicking some ass. Okay, we do need to get another posse race on the go, don't we? Now I've done all my role challenges for today, which is cool. So I'm going to head over to here to see if the Babolays are over there. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw them last. Oh, sorry. Versus posse race. Go! Sunshiny day. Like another thing about World War Z as well, right, is they tell him that the family will be kicked off the boat unless he's able to perform this duty because everybody on the boat has to perform this duty. And then when they decide that obviously he must be dead and so the family are too, you know, terrible to look after, that they need to kick them off. They only drop them off at Nova Scotia anyway. Because, you know, it becomes apparent halfway through the movie that the zombies are all moving south. You know, they don't actually move north. Which was always an amazing thing to me. Was just, it was like Walking Dead is starting to do it now, where the zombies are obviously getting caught in the snow and are freezing to death. Or not freezing to death, sorry, they're just freezing. And so they're not active as much. Don't get me wrong, fair enough. Zombies have been doing it for, you know, zombie stories have been doing it for a while now. It's common occurrence. World War Z, however, just... Sorry, Campbell. They do. They just go, hey, they don't go north. Why not? They just don't. We could do... Oh, no, we can't attack people in that free roam event. I did hear that there were some deleted scenes where the mum, or there were some written scenes in the script where the mum was supposed to sleep with somebody, or was supposed to force her, you know, to sell herself so that he could stay on board, or that the family could stay on board the boat. That wouldn't have worked very well. Like, actually, Campbell, have you actually read the book World War Z by Max Brooks? Oh, we lost him. No. I think he just turned his Xbox off because I was talking about World War Z so much. Man. See, I just set it to a herb picking contest as well so that we could redo the posse racing. Ah. We're looking for Babolays. Bloodmaster. I had a bunch. If you follow me over here, there was a bunch of Bay Bolays over here. They were around here. What's that over here? Oregano. Ask Boss's wife. Boss's wife works in software. She might understand what's wrong with your internet. Man, don't throw your Red Dead copy out the window. There's definitely a technical issue. But I'm telling you, it's definitely not the game. You know, like you said, you can play the game on your own, which is absolutely fine. And you can play the multiplayer on your own, which is absolutely fine. But, I mean, we've just gone, what, a full 30 minutes of the three of us on here. You know, it didn't immediately kick you off, which I kind of expected. I expected you to get kicked off during that mission. I'm like, this is where the game will actually kick you off. You even made it to the end of the race, which was absolutely fine. It was when I activated this. Now, like, yeah, moved. Yeah, see, now that's the thing as well. It says we're disconnected from the Rockstar servers. Now, mine used to say that a while ago, when I first got disconnected. And how far is your Wi-Fi? Like, um, like, is it in another room? Like, is your main modem thing? Is it? I did hardline mine actually. No, did I hardline the PC? I think I hardlined the PC. Yeah, and it didn't do this before the update, did it? It's so weird. What's he firing? Has he found something? You found something? Oh, what have you found? I'm coming, I'm coming. Boom, there's my boy. Boom, Beyblade's done. I keep resetting all my awards as well. Where so like if you reset your hunting one, because you probably picked up like 1,000 hunting items. If you reset it, you'll get all the gold for it, and then get the more experience of doing it all over again. It's like prestiging, basically. Good way to make easy money too. Last 30 seconds. Alright. 2 left. Free roam and a posse race, which is the posse race will get done in a minute. Speaking of the wife, potentially great news. She's been considered for a position in either Canada or US, so keep fingers crossed. So you might be moving to the United States or Canada, boss? That would be pretty sweet. Right, we're going to wait for Campbell to drop back in again, and then I will activate the last posse race for us. How did you do that? How did you put your light round your horse's neck? Because that is fucking sweet. Is that like a thing you can activate? Can you kill any rabbits if you see them? Yeah. So that. Like, we're probably best off heading over to... Where's Vortex? There. We're probably best heading off over to the Heartlands to... Why can't I change any of my shit? I think it's collect a reward and then you buy it in the stables. I need to head to the stables actually. I need to change some of the shit on my horse. So, what I'll do, right. Campbell, you in? Campbell's in. Aussie versus. I need to activate a waypoint. Waypoint. Where's our camp? I'm going to set a camp in the Heartlands. I'm going to set a marker for... I'm going to set a marker for the oil fields, because that's probably where you're best off finding some rabbits. Set a posse race. Knock that bad boy out. Nice, possibly heading to America. Maybe you should just do cameos in Red Dead. Now you need to start doing videos for World War Z. Give that game some love. Keep an eye out for rabbits. Oh, what's that? Got a collectible over here, Brinsley. And a scarecrow. Tarot card. Cha-ching. Can you get your metal detector out while on your horse? You can. Cool. Watch out for the tree. Nope, meant to do that. Oh, got something. There we go. Where are we going? This way? This way? No, this way. Spider sense tingling. Oh man, did you? Oh man, he got disconnected again. Damn. Okay, Campbell, take it easy. We gotta try and get that shit sorted. This one? Back back. What the fuck is this thing? There? There we go. Both got the same bit. It might be the races. Yeah. Well, I mean, no. I mean, we were in a herb picking contest, weren't we? When he got disconnected the first time. And we were like, I don't know. Oh, there's Crips. Like we were just waiting for it to happen because I remember it happening to me ages ago when I was playing with Gary on the 360. And I remember somebody saying about my internet connections was it must be set to something random because, you know, what they were set at was different to me and I can stay connected to them or disconnected, and so we did have to change mine to, I think like you said, open. But it's also, like I said, it's also weird that like it hasn't happened for, it must be particular games as well. I think when it happened to me, I was playing certain things with, like we played Halo together, and I think Halo was problematic, but Alien Clone and Marines was fine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Let's finish off this race. What are we on? 10:37. Well, like I said, I was aiming to come off for 11 a.m. So I can head off and do our film review. Yeah, well, maybe we could try that. We could try Campbell as the posse leader, but it would mean him obviously getting a posse as well. What's that, Jackrabbit? Do you still need Jackrabbit? There's one. There's two. Need one more. Well, they're all around here, so there you go. There's one on the there. Drop it. Will you drop it? Drop it. There you go. There's one. You say you just need one more? Because yeah, I've got two here. You can have that one too. Drop the rabbit. There you go. You need it for your company. Oh, man, you slipped over. What are you doing? Like, you can't skin a rabbit? Oh, man, what is wrong with you today? Just, like, slipping all over the place there. Whoa, whoa. Sorry. Sorry. He's watching me now. Okay, I'm gonna head and look at the stuff for Artex. At the stables. I'm always fascinated with the way that the characters move in this game, from the simplest to the most complex actions. Man, the level of detail in there, I just think is just extraordinary. That's why I don't get so frustrated with crashing Artex and stuff, because sometimes the ragdoll effect, it just is so impressive. I feel bad for Artex, but I don't feel anything for my character. Did you look at that? One left. Free player kills with a rifle and free roam events. I could do that one actually if a free roam event popped up. Like, have you got your rifle hand? Oh, I've only got 3 rounds. Well, that's enough really, but got any more pig fat? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Any pigs over there? Nope. What about the farmhouse? Any pigs down in the farmhouse? Ooh, yeah, there's some pigs here. Oh. Okay. Get a couple of fat rounds in there. It's all motion captured, is it? Nice. Told you, it's just the amount of work Rockstar puts in their stuff. I remember all the work they put in for the Warriors game. Just the level of detail for those characters was just amazing. You know, it was phenomenal to look at because it was so close to the film as well. And then the damage that they took on their faces from having fights and stuff really made the game feel really brutal. And you just kind of wanted to get back into it. In the city, ooh, ooh, in the city. I love that song. I loved also the fact that at the end of Arrival, it started a mission, was it? Where are they? Oh, they're already gone. They're already gone. I love that the fact that after you finish the Warriors... No, he's not. He's down there. Wow. Screw that. Screw that for a laugh. The fact that when you completed the Warriors, you had that really cool Streets of Rage kind of arcade Warriors game that you could play. That was just as hard as the freaking game itself. Right. Drop off these pigs, then check out the stables. I think that'll bring us to the end of today's episode. Sell that. Sell that. I swear I can hear something jingling. I can definitely hear something jingling, sorry. Get rid of that. I can hear something jingling near me, Brinsley, near this butcher. Excuse me, sir, we have to search your whole establishment. I'm checking the back rooms. You want to check upstairs? So is the game confirmed for PC, or is it still a rumor? What, this game? Oh yeah, definitely this game's ready for PC. I read yesterday that they've just released a Rockstar game launcher for PC, which gives you San Andreas for free. I think though it's the case that, you know, Rockstar try to be very careful because the moment... Oh, free roam event. It's a free roam event, Campbell. Brinsley, do you want to go? Hairbrush. There's a hairbrush here. Got it? Oh, he's downstairs. He's upstairs. Okay, we're gonna jump into the free roam event, friends. Got your rifle handy? You got your rifle? Yeah, you're all ready. Cool. There's a family out. It's in this back room. It was on the chest of drawers. In there. Can you get it? Can you get it? Oh! Well, at least it's still there for us to get when we come back in. Well, but it's still there. Yeah, I reckon you'll be able to just get every game. Because you got Grand Theft Auto 4 already on there, and Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption's a big yes. Brinsley, do you want to stay for the whole game, or shall we just get the challenge and get out? I'm happy to drop out because it means I don't have to waste too much ammo. But if you want to stay, we'll stay. Where are you? Last one, Brinsley. I'm on my last one. Got him. All done. We never got Red Dead Redemption on the PC. Oh, didn't you? Oh. Oh crap. Good to change that. Nah, I got it. Have you got yours yet, Brins? I've got your back. Oh shit, there's a guy over there. Ah shit, he's got explosive rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds he's put me down. Need one more, okay. As soon as you got that one, we'll drop right back out. I've got my bow on me. I'll fire off a couple of dynamite rounds. See, if I went for it, I could probably get it. For the golden armor. But I got that one yesterday. I kicked ass on that one yesterday, so I'm not really bothered. Boom, motherfucker! Done. Okay. I'm glad I got that kill just before we dropped out. Okay, I'm quitting to free roam in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Dropping out because we're done. 11 out of 11. Oh, it just fills me with an immense sense of warmth knowing all my challenges are done. Like tonight, I won't even play this evening, even though I've got collecting missions to do and stuff to do. I'll just be like, I don't need to worry. I do want to get to a stable though, so I can have a check at all this stuff. Brinsley, I did bring you with me, right? I seem to have come back on my own. It didn't take me with you for some reason. Yeah, it seemed that. I thought that. It said, do you want to quit and take your posse with you? And I was just like, yep. But it's alright anyway, because I'm going to be heading over to the stables anyway to check out the horses, and I'll be coming off in a minute to watch there's a rock there, watch our film for tomorrow. I mean, we've done all the posse races for you today, so you got all that challenge done. The last ones are you're pretty easy to get those ones. You know, we've got the collectibles, coins, the camp stew. You literally just have to walk up to the pot and eat it. I can hear ducks. Or geese, sorry. I can always hear geese. I hear geese in my freaking dreams. Yeah, no, it's weird that you guys never got Red Dead Redemption for the PC. But it's like I say, Rockstar have always got to be careful because the moment they get their games released on PCs, people just start modding it. Where did you get your succulent fish? The salmon spot where we were up here. The salmon spot, if you look on the map, is just there. That's where I normally fish for salmon. You can also get it from Steelhead Trout, which is down by Bard's Crossing. You need to obviously break that down, capture the salmon, then break it down. You actually don't even have to use your fishing rod. You can just use your dynamite and blow up the fish, and then just pick them up and break it down. It doesn't worry or anything. But yeah, no, I think obviously Rockstar have always got to be careful, because as soon as people start modding their games online, which I know they had a bit of a problem with in the past, people stop playing it after a while. The game kind of loses its effect. Like the GTA 5 servers on Xbox One are still ongoing, but I don't know about the 360 and the PC ones. You know, have people stopped playing on the PC? Like, imagine modding this. Oh, instead of having horses, you have hover bikes. That would be pretty fucking sweet, actually. The best thing about watching your stream is there are no spoilers for the single player, yet one can fully enjoy watching the game being played for days. Yeah, I know. That's me. Just doing my own thing. Okay, what did I get? Can I add anything to it? Where do you go to saddles? I mean, I've got the best saddle on there at the moment, so I don't really need to worry about that. Don't really need another horse. Tax and services. Appearance? No. Where's the Go to saddles. Oh right, is there a... Ah, there we go. I'm gonna put a mask on you. Painted stag or wild buffalo. Oh, I want the death ram. The death ram looks pretty badass. Let's go with wild buffalo for the moment. Just because he's bad. He's a bad boy. Oh, collector roll rank 10. Yeah, I need the lantern. Bedrolls, anything new on the bedroll? Nope, nothing really. And saddles. Got that one? 1 and 5 gold. Well, we'll get that one. Cha-ching! Right, okay then. That's cool, but we need to be level 10 collector to get that. You're going to be mad if I ask for hints on tomorrow's review. No, you can ask for hints. Ask away. Obviously you got 7 minutes before I come off, so you know you need to get those questions in now. I think, Brinsley, I am level 9 as my collector. I think I just made level 9 today from the other ones. Click on the saddle you have equipped. Go back to tax services, saddle. That's the one I've got equipped. Oh no, that's saddle bag, sorry. Yeah, level 10, level 10. Sorry. What's it gonna be? Well, boss, I can tell you that it's going to be a film that has credits at the beginning, credits at the end. There might be a bit of music dotted here and there throughout the film. It was definitely directed by somebody and produced by somebody. I have got this last collector's thing, but it's all the way down there. Last coins all the way down there. It's right outside Rhodes, actually. I might just quickly go get this in the last 7 minutes. Go get this last coin, or it'll just sit there on the map. And I'm afraid if I log off, it might disappear. Probably won't. It'll just stay on the map. But at least then I'll have the map compared. Right, Brinsley, I'm just heading to Lemoyne to get this last, this last coin. So, and then I'll be dropping off in a bit. So. Obviously, boss, I can't tell you what film it is. You know? Where am I going? Roads. Like, it's Showgirls. It's RoboCop 3. It's Spawn. It's Mission Impossible 2 because we're not bothering with the first one. It's The Jungle Book. It's Friday After Next. It's Ready to Rumble. It's American Pie. It's Go. It's Nuns on the Run. It's The Blob. Actually, we already did The Blob, didn't we? Can't remember. Mary Poppins. I'm just looking at my collection. Confetti. Has anybody ever seen Confetti? That's a great comedy. If you ever want a light-hearted comedy about marriage and weddings that you can sit down with your partner to watch, that's definitely up there. It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy, followed by the Hobbit trilogy. It's all 6 of the Harry Potter movies, all thrown into one massive, huge review. No, it's okay, boss. I mean, I don't mind people asking about the subsequent reviews coming out. We just don't tell anybody because, well, as soon as we tell people, it just kind of spoils it. And people might go, "Oh, screw that! I'm not tuning in tomorrow because I don't like that film." Where, we want you to tune in. We want you to look at it and go, "My God, I can't believe they reviewed that," or, "Oh, look at that! Look, I knew it was going to go under the bridge." Oh, The Fanatic with Travolta. Yeah, I kind of want to watch that. It's the Fantastic Four movies. We're reviewing that absolutely horrible one that was released on YouTube years and years ago before the actual open film was done. Well, with that, I'm going to thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you have a really cool Wednesday. I'm off now to watch the film for tomorrow's film review. Hope you join us for tomorrow's film review. It's going to be something, actually. There's like 4. I will say this, boss. I will say there are at least 4, maybe 5 videos all ready to go up for tomorrow's review. We just don't know which one might be ready. So, with that, I want to thank you all. Thanks to Brinsley. Hopefully Campbell can get all of his stuff sorted for his internet and can join us back on again. You can find us on Facebook. You can under Off the Shelf Reviews. You can find us on Patreon, where you can obviously donate and give us more films to review for the show. New film reviews going up on Thursdays. Gaming Fridays going up on obviously Fridays. We should be organising for our new podcast going up towards the end of this month, ready for the second weekend of October. But there's just so much stuff to do, and all these challenges, and all these collectibles. What are we going to do? Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you next time.